me for a brand trip to Miami. I'm gonna pack my main outfits first. A lot of my summer clothes were at home, so my friend Mary Claire let me borrow some clothes. I have this skirt with this cute tube top. This is the prettiest dress from Hazel and Olive. We pretty much have 4 to 5 events every single day, which means 4 to 5 outfits. This is just a blue set with a top and a long skirt. I brought this to Seaside, but I didn't end up getting the chance to wear it, so I'm wearing it for a breakfast. That packing cube is done, but I'm gonna put some dresses under it. I have to show y'all some of the dresses I'm bringing. I have an event tonight when we land, so this is the dress I'm wearing for that. And for one of our dinners, I'm wearing this brown long dress. It's an option. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but it's super cute too. This with jeans. I always bring options because you never know what you're feeling that day. This is the cutest dress for breakfast, or this one. Next packing cube, I'm putting more like comfy clothes, some linen pants, the brown workout set with the pink cover up. I got this from Target yesterday. It's one of those little skirts. And I'm pairing it with this cute little brown set. The color of this teal one is my favorite. This little flower was actually on a dress that I don't really wear anymore, so I took it off and made the swimsuit a little elevated. This set from Kulani Kinis. This one, which is So Miami from Amazon. For an extra cover up, I'm packing this dress. This will probably go over the teal. PJs, I'm bringing my comfy Hazel and Olive set. These have a really pretty pattern and they're from Amazon. I'm putting in a few jean jackets since it's supposed to be cold. It's already heavy. All my makeup, I put it in this huge box this time because the bags are just not staying organized. I'm putting some heat protectant, leave-in conditioner. Decided to try this volumizing Amicus spray, leave-in proof dry shampoo. My hair's clean, but you still always want to put dry shampoo in your hair even when it's clean because it just adds that extra volume. Might as well brush it out while I'm on the phone with y'all. Phone. Sometimes when I make videos and post them for y'all, it feels like I'm on FaceTime and I love it. I'm bringing this purse. I have no idea where it's from. And this one from Amazon, and this one is from like Rack Room Shoes or something like that. You guys, I'm sweating it up in here. And just plain black sandals to go with a lot of outfits. These wedges, bow sandals. These are with that gold dress I'm gonna wear tonight. I think these will match. I'm bringing plain nude to go with probably the brown. Put all my jewelry in here. My toiletries are in this little Maddie bag. I also forgot to put on my jewelry this morning. I love my little Amazon stack for my DCC pinky ring. They're starting to tarnish because they're from Amazon, but I always put it on when I travel because I think the last thing for this suitcase is all my curling tools. You guys, I need to go to the gym. Okay, now for my carry-on. I'm just putting my MacBook. I am in school, so I have to keep up with my schoolwork. My Kindle, I have been loving this. I can't tell you how many books I've finished in the past month. Then we're gonna pack a little necessities bag. Baby brush in there. Sol de Janeiro perfume, Summer Fridays, and my Polite Society lip gloss, pods, and my charger, and these 2 pairs of sunglasses. That is everything I need for Miami. I can't wait to post so many videos and keep y'all updated on my trip. Everything you need to know to get the perfect lip combo I'm about to show you. I get asked all the time if I have lip filler, and I do not. This is what I do to make it look like I have a plumped lip. I take just a little bit of bronzer on an eyeshadow brush and go right above my lip. Then I do the same thing under, and this is the game changer. You can see that shadow right there makes it look so plump. So now I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair and just lining my lips. And I do a pretty thick line just so it blends well. For the bottom, I don't overline, but I take this and go a little bit under my lip on that bronzer. Now I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Wedding Bells lipstick, and I put this lipstick everywhere as a base. To brighten it up just a little more, I take the Pillow Talk Fair and do 1 layer around my whole lip. Then I take the Kim KW lipstick in the center. The next biggest tip I have is highlighter. Whether you have an event, you're going to dance, whatever, this is perfect because lip gloss sticks in your hair, so this makes it look like you have lip gloss on when you don't. Just put it in the center and then at the top. Let me know if you try these tips, and I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Love you guys so much.
Story time on how my ex-boyfriend cheated on me with his sister. Let's just get into it. So story starts and I'm dating this guy for like a year. We were the type of couple that was like, oh my god, like they're gonna last forever, like they're literally perfect. So he has a sister and she's like half a year younger than him. It's like not that crazy of an age difference, it's really close. So we all went to the same school and literally she hated me for no reason. Like her whole family loved me but her. First couple of months of us dating, like it was never like weird. I never had any suspicion. He was actually quite literally rude to his sister, so like I wouldn't ever think anything of it. I mean, no one really does that, so it's, yeah. Anyways, this girl hated me for literally no reason, hated my guts, and talked bad about me around the whole entire school. But you know what? I let it slide because I loved his family and we were together, and I was like, why would I let your little sister stop me from dating you? I'm not gonna let that break us up. Anyways, that should have been my first red flag because he would tell me that I'm insane and I need to get over it. But yeah, that was really weird. Plus my friends thought it was really weird, especially how he didn't really do anything. He just let it happen. So yeah, I should have took that as my first red flag because that's insane. You're not gonna do anything when your sister is bashing you around the whole entire school and to everybody. As time went on, like I would come over to their house and he was always like kind of weird with his sister. With his sister or not, he'd always make like really weird remarks about like how she looked and her body looked. It low-key kind of brushed me off like really weird, but I was like, okay, like that's his sister, like nothing weird like that, because who would think that you're banging your little sister? Not me. So one day I was planning on going to my friend's house and I told him, and he was like kind of being really weird about it. He was also just like a really controlling person. Like he would never let me hang out with my friends or anything or even go out. So I was just like, whatever. I didn't think much of it. We end up arguing and then I finally get to go because like he gets to go anywhere whenever he wants. So it's not really fair. So I was just hanging out with my friend in her bed and my boyfriend was just acting really weird. A weird that he's never acted before. Like he's like ghosting me and not talking to me. Just really weird, something he never did before. It made me feel so weird. So in his neighborhood, there's like a park, and mind you, this was like 10 o'clock at night. So his location is set at the park for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, okay, like whatever, he's probably just hanging out at the park. It just made me feel really weird because he was acting really weird, and it's just like, why are you acting like that? So after like 30 minutes, he was still at the park for like an hour, so he completely ghosted me, and I was like, you know what? Why don't we just walk to the park? So that's exactly what I did. Me and my friend walked to the park without him knowing, and I turned off my location. So we get to the park, and mind you, like you couldn't be able to see us. Like he wouldn't have been able to see us. It was so dark. So I was like, this is like low-key perfect. Like what if I catch him doing something? Like I didn't want to, but like I was like, you know what, for the plot. So as we get closer to the park, I hear talking and and it's a girl. So I look at my friend like, oh, so we get quiet and creep up on them. As I get close enough to see them, I see his sister and him. I see them doing something crazy that you should never do with your sister. You guys can kind of pick up what I'm putting down. So as soon as I see them, I immediately yelled out like, oh my god, and they immediately turn their head. And when I tell you, they were shaking. I can't even like tell you what I said. I was just like so disgusted. I was like, your sister. And he was saying the usual, like, it's not what you think, I promise, like I can explain. His sister's just over there like shaking in her boot. I was just literally so disgusted, and I was like, oh hell no, like we're leaving right now. Because what does one do in that situation when you see your boyfriend doing a squirrel dance on his sister? Like immediately broke up with him, and then after that for months he's told people that I cheated on him. Low-key didn't tell people that he did the renegade on his sister because like that's crazy and I'm not that bad of a person, but you want to see that I cheated on him. Anyways guys, that's my lore. So follow me if you guys want more crazy story times because I have way more than this. So I love you guys so much. Bye.
I just found out this morning that my boyfriend of 7 years has been cheating on me for months. So now I'm planning to completely disappear from his life. But my boyfriend went to his home state this weekend to visit his family, and he's been going quite often this year, like once a month, and this is pretty unusual because in the years prior it was always like once a year or so. His excuse is that his grandparents are getting really old and that they miss him a lot, and I never thought anything of it because this sounds like a plausible excuse until this morning. I got a screenshot from one of our mutual friends of his location on Snapchat. So everything was normal. He was at his parents' house, but there was a girl's Bitmoji there, and it wasn't his sister's Bitmoji, it wasn't his mother's, and weirdly his parents have Snapchat too, and you could see that they weren't home either. He didn't tell me he was going to be with anyone today, so when I see this I immediately call him and he does not pick up. So I go on Snapchat to check his location again, and there was nothing there, like he turned it off. So then I start talking a little bit more with our mutual friend and pressure him to tell me like what he knows, because I can sense that there's something that he's holding back. And he ends up telling me that my boyfriend has been telling everyone that we've been broken up for 4 months. He's just waiting for our lease to be up so that he can move out. And he told our mutual friend not to tell me anything because he just wants to wait for the right time. And the only reason why after so long this mutual friend of ours has told me anything is just because he felt really guilty because he just walked in on my boyfriend and this girl this morning, like while they were hooking up. So then coincidentally, I get a text from one of my old friends that I haven't spoken to in like forever. She's asking if me and my boyfriend have broken up, and I'm like, no, why? And she then sends me a screenshot being like, then why is he on Tinder? She sends me all the screenshots of his entire profile on Tinder, and it really hurt me to see that all the pictures there were pictures that I took of him. And there was even one picture that I was by his side and he covered my face, and he had the nerve to caption it, "This could be you." I'm still in shock. I can't believe that this has happened. I mean, last month we were in Italy celebrating our 7-year anniversary. So my soon-to-be ex just texted me saying that he's on his flight back home and that he'll be here in 5 hours. And I just called my best friend and asked her to come help me pack all of my stuff, because when he comes back home, I'm not going to be here. I'm gonna make sure I bring everything so that he has nothing of mine. And our dog is obviously coming with me. My best friend's the best. I'm gonna be staying with her until I find a solution, because this is a very last minute thing. I already sent an email to the leasing office asking for an early termination of the lease. We also have a lot of like large photo albums, and I want to bring them all with me, even though like I'm probably going to throw all those pictures away. I just don't want him to have the satisfaction of being able to look at our pictures. I just want to completely disappear from his life with no explanation, but I don't know if I'm missing something. So any help to ghost this person would be very appreciated. Am I wrong for being mad at my boyfriend because he rugged me before our road trip so that I would sleep the whole time? Well, on Monday, we decided to make an 8-hour drive back to our homestay to spend our vacation time together. And right before leaving, we got into this big argument because I wanted to stay at my mother's house and he didn't want to, blah, blah, blah. Before leaving, we decided to have dinner so we didn't have to make a stop anywhere. Fast forward to our drive, and not long after hitting the road, I passed out. I don't even remember falling asleep. Woke up one time for a while and I drank some Gatorade, which my boyfriend gave me, and then I just fell asleep again. I kept commenting on how weird it was that I was tired the whole trip and how I slept through 90% of it. Yesterday, we got into another big argument, and he made the offhanded comment that he wished he could rug me more when I acted out so he doesn't have to put up with me. I asked him, "What are you talking about?" He then proceeds to naturally confess to me that he put something in my drink before we left, so he didn't have to deal with me. I'm still in shock about what he confessed to me, and even more in shock because of his reaction to it. Like, clearly thinking that that wasn't that big of a deal and that he could and wanted to do it again. His reaction is making me question if I'm overreacting or not, because in my head, this is clearly not okay. So I need some opinions. Am I overreacting? So my boyfriend called me his ex's name last night when we were in bed. My boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years in total, but we were stuck in a 2-year situationship before that. But now we're completely official, and last night, while we were in bed, he said his ex's name. He gave a very weird excuse about why he did it. He just said it's because it's a very common name and that he must have heard it recently somewhere. I was very tired, and I also didn't want to start an argument that late at night, so we just went to sleep. For some background, this was a girl that was with him for a couple years before I met him. But when I met him, they weren't just like normal exes. They were really close, like they were best friends. I mean, since at the time we were just in a situationship, I really had no right to say like, you can't be friends with her, even though I wanted to say that very badly. So after 2 years of us being in this on and off situationship, we finally make it official. And as soon as he asked me to be his girlfriend, I told him, well, I will say yes if you stop being friends with her. Like, I don't want her in the picture at all in any way, shape, or form. It should have been a major red flag because he was devastated by it, but we talked through it and he ended up accepting it. 2 years have gone by, we're now in a happy relationship, but after last night's incident, I'm kind of thinking, well, is he in contact with her? I know he checked in on her social media because I saw the recent searches on his laptop. I didn't think it was a big deal, and I didn't even mention it to him because I'm constantly stalking people from my past, so I just thought maybe he's curious. I really don't think that he would cheat on me. He's a good boyfriend, but he's always had this thing for this girl. I've never gone through his phone, so I'm really tempted to go through it, but I don't know if that's gonna be too much. I don't know, am I being paranoid?
Hey guys, get ready with me for St. Darty's Day. I know it's not St. Patrick's Day yet, but my boyfriend's fraternity is throwing their St. Patrick's Day Darty. This is probably their biggest Darty of the year, and I know so many people are going today. It's gonna be so much fun. I wanted to go all out for the theme this year, so I have so much green on. I also have the cutest little headband on that has Irish all over it. I got it from Amazon, it's in my storefront. I know I always say I'm excited for Darties, but this one is different. This one is the most fun, and so many people go, so hopefully I'm able to get in. I'm also just in a very good mood because I went out with my future roommate today. We had a little breakfast date and we went to GB Nutrition and I got a beauty drink. She has a dinner to go to tonight, so sadly she won't be at the Darty. But after I dropped her off, I ran back home to start getting ready because I do not want to be late for this. I won't be able to get in if I'm late. The Darty starts at 3, but I need to be there by like 2 o'clock so I can get in with my boyfriend. And then I'm sure all of my friends will trickle in as the day goes on. I think I have such a love for Darties because they're over by like 7 o'clock. So I'm able to be in bed at a reasonable time and not be exhausted while I'm at the party. Plus I can go out and eat afterwards because there will be more places open other than Cookout. Like, I don't want to eat Cookout after every party, okay? The more I get ready, the more excited I am to go. I just cannot explain to you how much I love Darties. Being sober at a Darty is amazing because I can people watch and there's actually light outside so I can see the people I'm watching. I'm really hoping that it won't be too cold out. It says it's gonna be like 70 and sunny, so fingers crossed the weather app is not lying to me. I don't get the joys of having an alcohol blanket, so I bought this little cover up just in case I get cold. Okay, I'm running out of time. I need to hurry up real quick and do my mascara / pack my bag. I can't believe how festive I am this year. I never buy clothes for day parties or Darty themes. Like, I just don't feel the need to. But I actually did this time and I'm so excited. I feel so cute. You know I'm excited for the Darty if I'm actually putting mascara on. Now let's just hope it doesn't go everywhere because I do not have time to be cleaning mascara up. I was bound to mess it up somehow. I got it all over my eyes. I already have my frat shoes on, so now I just need to pack my purse. I'm wearing this purse to match the white in my shoes and my headband, but now I need to put on some perfume so I smell good. And now I'm gonna show you guys my outfit. Here is my outfit. It'll be linked to both my Amazon storefront and my Like to Know It. I think it's so cute and I'm so festive. My boyfriend just texted me where I'm at, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out, but I'll see you guys later. Bye guys. I almost forgot to set my face. That would have been so bad. Okay, now I'm done. Bye guys. Hey guys, I just got back from going out to dinner with my boyfriend and his mom, but now Owen and I are going to hang out with friends, so I need to refresh my face because I'm feeling a little gross. I packed some of these blush sticks with me whenever I was getting ready for spring break, so I'm gonna use some of these today. I'm gonna use these 2 shades. These are Cotton Life and Mini Me by ColourPop. Guys, the sushi place we went to was so good. I'm so happy that we went. I like always putting a little bit of blush on my nose. Just looks super cute. I got one of their rolls and it was so yummy and so much better than the California rolls I've been getting at my library. Also, look at how easy it is to blend this in. I just use my finger. It's so easy and fast because I'm actually in a rush right now. And then I like to use this darker shade for like my cheekbone area just because it makes me look more chiseled. I have a very round face, so that's honestly hard to do, but these do it so well. Like, look at that. It's so easy to blend. Now I'm just gonna throw on this little lip oil so I have more color on my lips because it all went away when I was eating the sushi. It took me literally like 2 minutes, but I'm completely refreshed and done with my makeup. The best part about these is that I can take them with me whenever we go out in case I need to quickly put myself back together again like I just did. I feel so cute. I'm gonna leave these other shades home, but I have 25-8 Cool It and Under Pressure. These are also beautiful. And just like that, I'm all ready to go, but I'm gonna run back upstairs because my boyfriend is waiting for me. But I will see you guys later. Bye guys. Good morning guys, it's like 10 a.m. and I just woke up, but I'm getting ready to go thrifting in Atlanta. I got a tiny bit of sun yesterday, but I'm trying not to tan as much because I don't want to damage my skin. I'm putting some vitamin C serum on for extra sun protection today because this Georgia sun is a lot different than what I'm used to. I also need to put this on for extra moisturization because my skin got a little bit dry last night since I didn't do my nightly skincare routine. I'm gonna put these 2 sunscreens on because this one is tinted and this one is just normal SPF. I think I'm just gonna do a half up, half down claw clip scenario because I just need to wash my hair tonight. I'm gonna go show you all the full outfit. I just put my Michael Kors sandals on. That's just gonna be my outfit.
মুখটা এত ভার কেন? কিছু হয়েছে?
এটা যদি আমি বুঝতে পারতাম, আমি কখনোই তোমাকে এরকম পরিস্থিতিতে ফেলতাম না।
আবার জহিরের কথা কেন বলছিস? আমি ছেলেটার খোঁজ খবর নিয়েছি, একেবারে আকাম্মা ছেলে।
ক্ষুধা লেগেছে, চল কিছু খাবো। আচ্ছা ভালো কথা, আজকে না তোমার থিয়েটারের শো?
জহির মানে ওই বেকার ছেলেটা, ওকে তুই বিয়ে করে ফেলেছিস? কি বলছিস এসব?
তুই যদি বিয়া করস তাহলে তোর কপালটা খুইলা যাইব।
আমার দয়া করিস।
আর বিয়ের আগে মেয়েদের বাইরে বাইরে বেশি ঘোরা ঠিক না, তাড়াতাড়ি চলে আসবি।
আমি বিয়ে করলে তারই বিয়ে করব, আমি তো বিয়েই করব না।
ভাবি
টাকা কেন?
শহরে যাচ্ছ, যাতায়াতের একটা ভাড়া আছে না, লাগবে, রেখে দাও।
একা একা নামও রেখে দিছো, তুমি কি করে জানো ছেলে হবে না মেয়ে হবে? আমার ভালোবাসার মানুষটা পাশে থাকলে আমি কখনোই ভেঙে পড়বো না, কিন্তু উঠো 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 উঠো, ব্যথা হচ্ছে? উঠো উঠো, ওঠার চেষ্টা করো।
নাটক ফাটক করা তো হারাম কাজ। ওই মেয়েটার আমার একদম পছন্দ না।
ইনশাল্লাহ দেখো তোমার চাকরিটা হয়ে যাবে।
খেয়ে নি।
পৃথিবীর সব মায়া নিয়ে জন্মাইছে না মা, মুখটার মধ্যে এত মায়া।
স্বামীর গায়ের মধ্যে রাইখা শার্ট সেলাই করতেছে। সি 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 সি।
হুটহাট বিয়ে করলে মাথা কাজ করবো? আর এই যে বন্ধু, আমি তো তোর বন্ধু তাই না? বন্ধু
তুই যদি বিয়া করস তাহলে তোর কপালটা খুইলা যাইব।
আমার দয়া করিস।
এখন তো আমার কথা ভালোই লাগবো না। ওই মাইয়াটাই তোর মাথাটা খাইছে।
তারপরে এই যে এটা নিচে থাকে, এই যে এইটা।
আজকে না তোমার থিয়েটারের শো, আমি আর যা কিছু মিস করি তোমার শো মিস করতে পারবো না। চলো।
কিছু হয়নি।
আমি বিয়ে করলে তারই বিয়ে করব, আমি তো বিয়েই করব না।
ভাবি কোনো কিছু চিন্তা করলে আমার দম বন্ধ হয়ে আসে।
আমার বউটাকে আমি অনেক কষ্টে রেখেছি, তাই না?
এসব কথা বলবে না তো। তুমি পারবে না আমার সাথে দাঁড়িয়ে থাকতে?
পোলায় যখন পছন্দ করছে মাইনা নাও, একটাই তো তোমার পোলা।
আজকে ছেলেপক্ষর আমার বাসায় আমাকে দেখতে আসার কথা। বাবা কেন জানি
ছেলেরা মেয়ে ইরামা, তোর বাবা যে আসতে দেরি করে ফেললো। ছেলেরা মেয়ে ইরামা, তোর বাবা যে আসতে দেরি।
কি ভাবছো তুমি? আমি তো এত ভাবছি না।
কথা বলছো না যে? মন খারাপ? বাবার কথা মনে পড়ছে?
আমি কেন তোরে পেটে ধরছিলাম? কেন পেটে ধরছিলাম?
আমি তো তোমাকে বেশ কয়েকবারই জহিরের কথা বলেছি।
তার পছন্দ মতো বিয়ে করি নাই বলে তার মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে। আমার একটা চাকরি খুব দরকার।